Music and dance performances help bring out crowds to the Aceh International Expo. This is in part a celebration of Aceh's growing economic power as an exporter of rice, coffee, oil, and natural gas. It is also a testament to the peace that has prevailed in the last 4 years since the Free Aceh Movement and the Indonesian central government signed a peace settlement in Helsinki, Finland. Hairul Nespa runs a Toyota dealership. He says since the Helsinki Agreement, business is getting better, especially in the automotive business. Instead of outsiders brought in by the Jakarta government, former Acehnese rebels now run the local government and local police handle security. General Amiruddin Usman is the Aceh security coordinator for the Indonesian government. He says the Indonesian military has for the most part moved to bases outside the region. He says the key to the success of the peace agreement has been the military's restraint in not engaging the former insurgents. Under the peace deal, the local government gets 70% of the revenue from Aceh's huge gas and oil reserves. The Jakarta government gets the rest. But analyst Teuku Kamaruzaman says it is still a fragile peace because neither side trusts the other. He says it is not clear how the percentage of gas and oil revenue is determined, and the central and local governments are still arguing over who will be the independent arbiter. Human rights activists also protest the failure to create the Truth and Reconciliation Commission that the peace agreement calls for. Hendra Budian with the Aceh Judicial Monitoring Institute says it is necessary to account for war crimes and abuses that occurred during the decades of conflict.
We cannot forget that. This is also for history. Otherwise, it can repeat again. Why? Because there is no instrument to cut the cycle of the violence.
Crime remains a problem in the post-conflict areas because many ex-combatants have not been given the training or support to lead peaceful, productive lives. These villagers in the rural district of Pidi Jaya say the economic benefits of peace have not filtered down to them. One villager says it is hard to find jobs, mainly because of the lack of capital. Hendra Budian says in place of the struggle for independence, unemployment and poverty are now the greatest threats to peace.
We finished the vertical conflict in between Aceh and Jakarta. If we cannot solve this problem, we will move to another conflict, which is what we call horizontal conflict, Aceh and Aceh.
A group called Building Bridges to the Future has funded projects to help conflict victims in Pidi Jaya. It organized adult education classes. This student says in the past during the conflict, she could not go to school. There was no school. And the organization provided 30 goats to others. This group now has 80 goats and earns about $40 a day selling milk. Selling a goat can earn more than $150. To ensure a lasting peace, Budian says, the local government must take over and expand education and development opportunities for all the people of Aceh. Brian Padden, VOA News, Banda Aceh.